What's up, YouTube? Alright, so today was a pretty busy day. I had to go buy everything I needed to do my oil change. If you follow me on Garage, you would know this because I posted it there. The links to all my social media will be below in the description. I bought a Cobb access port. I'm not going to show you it. You're going to have to see the next video to see the Cobb access port install on my 2016 Ford Focus ST. Okay, today we're going to do an oil change on my car. Tune in next time for the access port. Let's get started. Now, what you're gonna need for your oil change, let's start off over here. You're gonna need an oil pan to drain your oil in. You're gonna want some rags and paper towels. You're gonna want jack stands. You're gonna want a 15mm socket, a T30 bit. You're gonna want 5W30 oil. I just went with Mobil 1. Now you are going to need 6 quarts as you see here, because the Ford Focus takes around 5.7. Then you're gonna want the Motorcraft oil filter. Now you can pick any oil filter you want, but Ford makes the Motorcraft filter. That's what they're gonna use if you bring it to Ford, so that's the one I picked. It's the FL910S oil filter. You're definitely going to need some sort of jack. Now, I bought jack stands and I couldn't afford a hydraulic jack yet, but for now I do have a scissor jack, so that's what I'm gonna use. If you do have a hydraulic jack, I highly suggest using it because it is way easier than a stupid scissor jack. Now, let's get on to the install. Mounting goes. See right there. You'll have a factory mounting point called a pinch weld. Now I kept the jack there just in case. So we have 2 jack stands. Now on every Focus ST is this, even though you can see it, that plate that I'm pointing at, it goes all the way back there. You'll know. You Focus ST owners will know. This plate needs to come off. Just look around. You'll find the T30 Torx bits. So, now we took it off. So like I said, all those little screws, you're gonna have this piece, and you're gonna have this big piece. This is the piece that's faced towards the trunk, okay? So like I said, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're gonna have 3 on that piece. Okay? So that's gonna be all your screws. And now you're ready? Start the fun part, the oil change. This is towards the front of the car, okay? So as soon as you get under here, white thing right there, yeah, that's your oil filter. Directly behind it, this big silver thing, boom, that's your oil pan, okay? Now be careful if your car's hot, because it will be hotter than a mofo down here. Right there. See that little nut on the back of your oil pan? That's your oil drain plug. You're gonna grab a 15mm socket, you're gonna loosen it up, take it out, and the oil's gonna shoot back. So make sure you have your pan placed in the right position. Let the oil drain, and I'll show you where to go from there. So yeah, first things first, pull that oil drain plug. Before we took off the oil filter, you have to make sure you put that drain plug back on. So if you didn't, go do that right now. Now to come under here. Grab the oil, put your oil pan under the oil filter. Grab the oil filter with your hand, right here. Twist it off, it'll come right off. And I'll show you how to put on the new one. Okay, so you can see a little better. What I like to do is grab the quart of oil. Don't do it with the 5 quarts. You can do it with the quart. Okay. Go to the quart of oil. Right, your 5W30. Make sure it's fully synthetic. Just pour it on the top. Dip your finger right in there and get this ring. Well, the black ring nice and oily. So the next time you have to do this, you can actually get this thing off. And then put it on pretty tight, hand tight. After that, you're good to go. And then all we have to do is fill up the oil. Okay, now you're gonna wanna go down, look around for a minute, see if you see any type of leakage, any signs of leakage. Focus ST does take around 5.7 quarts. I would just keep going until your dipstick says it's full and you're comfortable, because you don't want to over pour and you don't want to under pour. Both can be just as bad. So we are almost done. Okay, what you're going to want to do now in the final steps, hold down the brake, hold down the gas all the way. Click it once. But you need your forward key, unlike me. Okay, hold on. Hold the brake, hold the gas, click it once. Let it boot up. See right there? Service, reset, in progress. Let it reset. Just hold it. Keep holding it. Okay, now you can let go. I usually hold a couple seconds. Let go. It's good. Now before I turn it on, I like to turn it off. Open the door so everything shuts off fully. Close it. Now wait for the forward menu to go away. Okay, now to me this is properly reset. So now what you can do, hold the clutch. There you go. Congratulations. You've officially finished your first oil change.